How's it going, guys? Welcome back to another Pokemon BDSP Wi-Fi battle, and today it's a new day, a new team. We've got a Zangoose team that we're trying out. If you want to battle me, then join the Discord server in the description, and please like and subscribe for more videos like this one. With that being said, let's find ourselves a game. Alright, we found our opponent, and they've got a pretty cool looking team. They've got a Cloyster, a Gengar, Magnezone, Hippowdon, Primeape, and Togekiss. I like it, that's pretty cool. This is my new team. We've got Zangoose, we've got Drapion, Exeggutor, Rotom-Heat, Lapras, and a Donphan. Basically, just the Donphans there to keep OU. No, I normally use more OU Pokemon, but I just really didn't want to win this team for some reason. I just kind of thought they kind of worked out. So looking at this situation, the team's based around Zangoose. Zangoose can probably do some decent damage to the Primeape. And the Togekiss as well. Potentially the Gengar as well. The Cloyster is going to be a tough one. If he gets that Shell Smash up, we are done. We are really done. So we're going to make sure it doesn't do that. It might actually lead with the Cloyster as well. So it might be a good opportunity for me to lead with the Exeggutor, because they could also lead off with the Hippowdon. They could also lead off with the Primeape, but U-turn will hurt Exeggutor quite a bit. So got to be careful about that. Let's go ahead and lead with these. And the battle begins. Matty's going to lead off with Hippowdon. By the way, Matty is from the Discord, so if you want to battle me, join the Discord. Trust me, it's free. It's not one of them. It's not a sub Discord or anything like that. Just join it. It's great. It's amazing. Anyway, Hippowdon is their lead, so I did kind of do right with the Exeggutor lead. I pretty much can just go straight for a Giga Drain, I think. Or actually, no, Sleep Powder is probably better. So let's do that. Let's go for a Sleep Powder. There we go. We can go for a Sleep Powder. We do hit it, which is great. And the Hippowdon has gone to sleep. So that's perfect. Having the Hippowdon sleep so it can't get Stealth Rocks up is just great. And it means I can go straight for a Giga Drain if I want to. However, I'm kind of leaning towards them switching into Togekiss right now. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go for a Psychic. Wait, no. Yeah, I think they switch out here. I mean, Exeggutor is a Grass type. Not in the best situation here. So let's go for the Psychic. And we'll see if they go into Togekiss. They're actually going to stay in. Interesting. We'll see how much this Psychic does. Not too much at all. The Hippowdon's still fast asleep, so I guess they are staying in, so I kind of feel safe going for the Giga Drain again, so you never know. We might be able to get this Hippowdon early, which would be really nice. Right, so Hippowdon is going to stay asleep. That Psychic tells me that Giga Drain will probably take it about to half, so I'm going to go ahead and go for the Giga Drain. There we go. Let's see how much damage we're talking about here. Alright, so it'll definitely finish it off in the next one. Just gotta wait to see if it stays asleep or not this turn. It might wake up. Nope, still fast asleep, which is perfect. So we might actually get the KO on the Hippowdon this turn. I kind of want to predict them to switch out preserving the Hippowdon, but something tells me they won't. So let's go ahead and go for another Giga Drain, and we'll see how it goes from there. Alright, now they're going to withdraw the Hippowdon, probably into the Magnezone or the Togekiss or the Gengar. That also works. Gengar is obviously a big threat to me. Both its types are super effective against both my types on the Exeggutor, but getting some nice chip damage with the Giga Drain is always nice. A good quarter of its health, that's great. So we're back at full, and we're in a bit of a tight spot because Gengar, I don't really prepare for Gengar because I think by Smogon OU anyway, it's banned, but you don't expect everyone to play by Smogon rules. That's just a losing. You're going to lose if you expect just Smogon. So my perfect switch here is, of course, the Drapion. So I guess I have unintentionally prepared for Gengar by bringing Drapion on the team. However, I'm not a specially defensive version. I'm a physically defensive version. So let's see how this goes. It goes for a Sludge Bomb. It's going to do... Oh, it doesn't do much at all, actually. That's great. So the Sandstorm subsides, which is perfect. And this means I get to get a super effective knockoff off on this thing, or just a regular knockoff on something else. So let's see what they decide to do here, whether they decide to stay in or what. Yeah, I'm just going to go straight for a knockoff, because why not? There we go. They're going to withdraw the Gengar out of fear of the Drapion, the giant scorpion beast over here. Now, they're bringing in Magnezone, and this is a great Pokemon to knock off, because of its choice specs, we're severely reducing the amount of damage our team's going to be taking. So knocked off the leftovers, so not choice specs, so nothing much to worry about there. Kind of want to just go straight into Donphan, expecting a Volt Switch or something, but they might go for Flash Cannon as well, so I've got to be real careful here. Let's go. I'm gonna go ahead and go into my Rotom, just as a bit more of a safer switch, as they could just go for a Flash Cannon, or even a Tri-Attack actually on the Donphan switching. So they actually end up going for a Light Screen, so that's actually, Donphan would have been a better play there, but I guess you can't really expect these things. Overheat should still KO from here, so I'm going to go ahead and go for an Overheat. If it doesn't KO, then, I mean, I guess I was just wrong. What can I say? They're going to withdraw the Magnezone. What are they going to go into? The Primeape. So Primeape's still going to take some considerable damage from the Overheat, so that's fine by me. Let's see just how much damage we're doing here, unless we miss. There we go. Go for the Overheat. Does a nice bit of damage considering its light screen up. Considering its light screen, that was a decent bit of damage. So, Choice Scarf Rotom, we're going to have to get you out of here, bud, because this is not the most favourable situation for us to be in. And I'm thinking about what I want to bring in. I'm thinking we go Donphan. Let's go Donphan real quick. Donphan seems like a solid choice. They might just go for a U-turn, but they also might go straight for a Stone Edge. So, Donphan either way is the best play here I can think of. As they do go straight for the Stone Edge. They're going for the kill. Constantly going for the kill. I love it. Such what do you call it? Offensive presence. Something like that. I can't remember what you call it. Anyway, Donphan's pretty fine after that. Leftovers basically brings it back up to full. We can go for a Stealth Rock now, which is great, because that'll put some serious damage on the Togekiss on the switch in, and also just damage everything else as well. So I'm thinking we go straight for the Stealth Rock. They'll likely switch out now and probably go into something like Cloyster or Togekiss. Kiss, that's the Togekiss, right? Yeah, so Togekiss comes in. Oh, it's shiny. Couldn't tell. You can tell because the red and blue are swapped, but that's about it. I'm actually working on a project for BDSP in my free time, a texture mod, so that I can change shinies that aren't very good. So hopefully, when I get to Togekiss, I can make something pretty nice. This isn't the situation I want my buddy old pal over here to be in. Trying to think which one the best one would be. Lapras or Stinger would maybe be. I don't have a poison type move on it though, so it's like, eh. To be fair, I should have just Earthquaked the Magnezone earlier, but I didn't want it to take too much unnecessary damage, you know. So, I'm thinking we go. No, we go you. Yeah, let's go Rotom. Rotom seems like a fine choice because it's resisting the air slash. It can't be paralyzed with Thunder Wave. If they go for the Flamethrower on the off chance for some reason, resist that. They go for a Defog, get rid of the Stealth Rocks. Fair enough, fair enough. And hopefully we can get those light screens to go away this turn, right? Oh yeah, they went for Defog, so it goes away anyway, of course. So this time I'm going to go for a Volt Switch on the Togekiss. Hopefully get some decent damage off. If they stay in, then I'm just going to go into Lapras. If they don't stay in, well, it depends what they bring in, really. If they bring in Hippowdon. Yep, there's the Hippowdon. So Hippowdon's coming in. That is kind of a scary situation for me to be in. But, well, not really, no. Because I can just hard switch into Exeggutor and wall this thing. So it's still asleep, so it's like, it's not a big deal. So they do get the Sandstorm up again, which is kind of frustrating because it means chip damage every turn. But I'm now thinking, do I want to go into Lapras instead? Lapras will dish out more damage because Lapras is more offensively orientated, whereas Exeggutor is more of a defensive variant. And Surf has a higher base power than Giga Drain. I think Lapras is the best play here because looking at their team, they don't really have much to switch into Surf other than Cloyster. So this is actually a really good scenario for us to be in. So let's get Lapras in here. They do wake up this turn and they're able to go for a Slack Off, which is unfortunate, but what can you do? What can you do when they come for you? Right, so there's a couple of options here. We could go for Freeze Dry. And if they bring in Cloyster, I believe Ice doesn't resist Ice, does it? I don't think Ice resists Ice. So I believe Freeze Dry is super effective on Cloyster. It's just a lower base power, so it'll do less damage to Hippowdon. But I don't think they'll keep Hippowdon in. But then again, they might do. Let's go for Surf, and if they bring in the Cloyster, we'll then go for a Freeze Dry. So they're actually going to switch out now. What they're going to go into... Magnezone. Magnezone's fair. Going to take a decent amount of damage from this Surf, though, that's for sure. Good job I didn't go for Freeze Dry, eh? It's definitely going to take a lot of damage from this Surf, which is great. Doesn't quite KO it, which is not so great, but what can you do? As now I'm thinking about going into Donphan. I think they'll definitely try and go for the electric type attack on Magnezone. So let's do that. Let's go into Donphan. Donphan. Do we go into Donphan? Oh, this is a tough one. I think we go... kind of want to get rid of this Magnezone, but let's go into Donphan real quick. And again, we can just go for the Stealth Rock. So let's just see how that goes. There we go. We're going to switch out into Donphan. And hopefully they did go for an electric type attack. They might have gone for the light screen again, but no, they've gone for the light screen again. Fair enough, fair enough. Could have stayed in and gone for a Surf there, but again, I didn't want to risk it because it's a Magnezone, the very powerful electric type Pokemon. Let's go for that Stealth Rock, and we'll kind of force the Togekiss to go for Defog again to get rid of the light screen. So it's pretty fine. I'm fine with this situation. There we go. They're going to withdraw the Magnezone. What are they going to bring in against me? The Togekiss? Oyster. Oh, they're bringing Cloyster in. They're trying to get that free Shell Smash off. Now, it depends what moves Cloyster's going to be running. If it's running Water type attack, Icicle Spear, and then Rock Blast, we might get swept. If it's not running that, then I guess we'll just see. I kind of want to switch out here. I just don't really know what to go into because Lapras will get KO'd by Rock Blast because it hits 5 times. It's this really tough situation. If this thing manages to get a... I might just have to go for Earthquake and just get a lot of damage off quickly. Let's do this. Let's do this. It's probably going to Shell Smash on me now. Yep, there's the Shell Smash. Oh, we're going to have to try and work around this somehow. This is not a good situation for us to be in. I'm just hoping they're not White Herb. If they're White Herb, then this Earthquake's not going to do too much damage. They're not White Herb. How did we miss? Earthquakes, are they carrying Bright Powder? You son of a gun. You got me. You got me. Toxic Spikes after Shell Smash. Okay, that's fair enough. Better for me. Can Earthquake please hit? There we go. There we go. And after the defense drop, we're going to be doing solid damage, which is perfect. We got a critical hit. Thank you. That's just what the doctor ordered. Let's go for an Ice Shard and see if we can take it out. There we go. Go for an Ice Shard. Hopefully it does enough damage. Wow. That was pitiful damage. That was truly pitiful damage. And now Donphan's going to go down. Oh, dear. And he got a crit on the last one. Not that... No, that was the 4th one. Never mind. Exactly. Ignore me. It was a KO anyway. Oh, dear. So, what do we do here? We go into Zangoose. Zangoose is the play. Because we do have the Quick Attack, which is always great. So we can bring Zangoose in, and hopefully from here we can actually do a lot of damage to their team. So let's go ahead and go for a Quick Attack. And we should be able to take out the what's you call it? This thing, the Cloyster. There we go. Go for a Quick Attack real quick. Take him out. Bye, Cloyster. And that's the first KO of the game. It's going to be one of those games where it's like, I bet it's going to go right down to the timer. So we do unfortunately have to take damage from the Toxic Orb every turn. But Zangoose is setting pretty right now. They're going to bring in the Hippowdon, which is fine by me. Zangoose is not doing too much damage to this Hippowdon. I just need to check whether or not Primeape outspeeds. Okay, so unfortunately Primeape does outspeed Zangoose naturally, so we can't really deal with it with that unless we weaken it a bit and get Quick Attack off. I've got switches into this Hippowdon, of course. We've got the Lapras, so I'm going to go straight into the Lapras real quick. And luckily, this means we can go for a Surf, and we'll probably take something out. The Magnezone's on its last legs, as far as I'm concerned with Surf. And the Gengar is pretty frail, so it probably can't take a Surf. They go for a Stealth Rocks, which is quite annoying. But we still have our Stealth Rocks up, I believe, so it's fine. Absolutely fine. As we don't have a Donphan though, so we can't Rapid Spin, which is a shame. Alright, so I'm just going to go for a Surf this turn. Again, nothing on his team wants to switch into a Surf. The Cloyster's gone. Lapras is just putting in the work right now, to be honest with you. Lapras can really put in some work against this guy's team. They're going to withdraw the Hippowdon. Obviously, it's weak to it. What are they going to bring in? Kiss with the Togekiss. That's fine by me. Hopefully, this does a considerably decent amount of damage to the Togekiss because we've got Stealth Rocks on top of it. Let's go for the Surf and see how much we do, and then we can probably follow up with a Freeze Dry afterwards. That Surf damage wasn't the best, you know. It wasn't the best Surf damage. I've seen better. The only good thing about the Toxic Spikes on our side of the field is the fact that this thing can't paralyze us if it's got Thunder Wave. Not that I know for sure it's got Thunder Wave, but it might do. You never know. You never know. So I'm pretty sure this Togekiss can't really do anything to me other than Air Slash and like hope for the best. So I'm going to go ahead and go for a Stab Freeze Dry. It's super effective, of course. It should do a lot more damage than the Surf did. As they go for Roost, taking away their flying typing and making it so this Freeze Dry doesn't do too much damage. Now, Freeze Dry does have a decently high chance of getting a Freeze. And I've got a gut feeling that we're going to get a Frozen here. But my gut is usually wrong, like it is now. So it's no big deal. Still in this situation again. Not sure what they're planning on doing here versus my Lapras. I'm going to go for one more Freeze Dry and see if they actually stay in. And if not, I'm going to switch out and try something else. Alright, let's go for the Freeze Dry again. See if we can do some damage to it. Hopefully they don't go for a Roost again. That'd be quite annoying. They go for an Aura Sphere, which is going to do some decent damage to us. There we go. Some nice, decent damage. As we can go for a Freeze Dry. And hopefully this does a solid amount. There we go. That's what we like to see. As after this Sandstorm, we might get away with going for an Ice Shard and KOing the Togekiss from here. We might. It's a possibility. I do have, I think it's negative speed nature on this, just to maximize my Ice Shard as attack stat. So let's go for the Ice Shard and hope for the best. I'm pretty sure it'll knock it out from here, though. There's the Ice Shard. Can we get this KO on the Togekiss? We can! Togekiss goes down. Lapras coming through. What a beast. And the Sandstorm subsided. So yeah, Lapras is doing pretty good right now. But he's not got much left in him. He's one more turn and he's gone to the poison. So we've got to make this count. In comes the Gengar. Now Gengar is one of them Pokemon where I don't really know what I want to do here. I could just switch into Drapion, but Lapras can't switch back in. So I'm thinking we go for Ice Shard and just get some damage off. Yeah, let's do that. Let's go. Ice Shard, there we go. Takes it down to half. Goes for a Shadow Ball. That's going to knock us clean out, of course. There's no way Lapras is taking that. There we go. Now, I've got to try and remember. What does Toxic Boost do for Zangoose again? Is it boost attack or is it boost speed? I can't remember. Let's have a look. Powers up physical attacks when this Pokemon is poisoned, so we can't go into you. I guess we go into Drapion then. And then we get a free knockoff on something again, I guess. So that's fine by me. We get rid of the poison spikes as well, which is cool. Stones are still there, of course. And we can just go straight for a knockoff. And we'll knock off something's item. They're going to stay in and go for a Destiny Bond. Are you kidding me? Oh, the Gengar with a big brain plays. Oh, Drapion, that is a shame. We got the Gengar out of there, which is fine. But we did lose the Drapion, and Drapion had Earthquake, which would have been really useful against the Magnezone. I just didn't expect Gengar to be carrying Destiny Bond like that. Like, oh, it's coming for my soul. I'm thinking we go... This is a tough one. We've only got 3 left. Exeggutor is going to be the key to getting rid of the Hippowdon. I'm just thinking about the Magnezone because it could just set up a light screen real quick. Let's go into Rotom first, and we'll see what they're going to go into. Primate. Fine. Go for Primate if you want to. That's fine by me. So the battle will end in 60 seconds. Both sides have got 3 Pokemon left. We've got to make this turn count. Let's go for an Overheat and hope we can get the KO. There we go. We can go for the Overheat, get the KO on the Primate. Oh, well, hopefully anyway. Yep, there's the KO on the Primate. And luckily that means that we win this game. Hopefully. They can just bring in the Hippowdon right now and wall me, but I can just switch into my Exeggutor. That's exactly what I'm going to do. Gets the sand up again, which is going to... Oh, he's getting close. I just want to switch in the Exeggutor so that we're at a firm standstill that the Exeggutor would beat the Hippowdon 1-on-1. You know what? I can't say it enough. I'm going to say it every time it happens. this 20-minute timer stuff is absolutely BS, because this is turning out to be a great battle, and we can't even finish it because they decided we're only allowed 20 minutes in a battle. So they go for an Ice Fang on the switch, which doesn't do much damage. Because I'm a bulky, defensive version of Exeggutor, so Ice Fang doesn't do too much damage, which means we would have won in the 1v1 because of Giga Drain, blah, 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 blah. And the time has run out, so GG Matty, aka Pain in the Discord server. So, you know, if you ever see Pain around, feel free to challenge him to a battle, I guess. Hopefully you all enjoyed today's video. If you did, of course, leave a like, subscribe, all that wonderful stuff. And with that being said, I'll see you all in a bit.